Hi everyone, and welcome to the first tournament that the Justice Court is running this season. It is going to be a 1v1 limited duel. We are now spectating first map, which is Simi B versus the reigning champion from the last 1v1, Mafasi. We have a Mei versus I didn't actually catch the first one was versus Ash. Mafasi playing the Mei with the lovely MMA skin, and versus Simi with the Ash. Mafasi currently just walking around the map trying to find where Sumi is. Gets a nasty flick on him at the very start. Nice icicle straight across the map. And another one, quick to the head, takes out Sumi. That was a very quick map round.
Yeah,
It is first to 5.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, I was just going to say, it's first to 5 points, and whoever wins that point wins the match. And the first to win 2 matches will be the winner and get to move on. Whereas the other one will drop down to the loser's bracket. What were you going to say, Arena?
You could tell Mafasi saw where Sumi was gonna be from the dynamite throw. Oh, May again.
Yeah. Now it's both Mays. Sumi changing it up. They both know where each other are due to the icicles, and both of them seem to be heading up to the high ground. Sumi gonna try and do a little cheese angle there, hiding. Nice wall from Mafasi, completely denying any of the freeze that Sumi might have been able to do there. Sumi having to icicle up in retaliation. However, it does get caught out by Mafasi that time. Unfortunately. 2-1 now, 2-0 now to Mafasi. We shall see if there's any changing up this time. Just wait for them to pick heroes again. Blackbush is such a nice map. It's so aesthetically pleasing. It's just such a nice thing. Yep. Just nice. Okay, we are now having Hammond versus Hammond. 2 balls. Which possibly shouldn't have said out loud, thinking about it now. Both the Wrecking Balls coming into play. Hangzhou Spark skin, I gotta say, not justice, but I do love the color scheme.
But yes, Wrecking Ball is enabled since we're using the preset mode of the 1v1. Not lockout.
Yeah.
1v1.
Mafasi does take out Sumi again with an amazing ground pound. Just taking him out. Unfortunately, the build has got him low enough for that. Currently 3-0. We shall see if Sumi can turn it around. If he does lose this, he does get first pick about the next map. So he might be able to pick something in his advantage.
A map that they're more familiar with, because go to Black Forest too often.
2 Doomfists, both with the same skin. Going against each other now. It's okay, they're currently both just looking for each other, scouting out. Sumi with the tactical crouching around the map. Trying to deny.
Here, so you don't get one shot.
Yes. That would be very unfortunate. Oh. They do see each other now. Sumi giving a quick little wave to say hi.
Running away.
I think Sumi has a healthy amount of respect for Mafasi's ability in this game. Giving him plenty of space, however, does get caught out there.
It's unfortunate that Sumi's first shot was landed on when the Mafasi had some armor on.
Yeah. It was very nicely done by Mafasi, though. He is incredibly skilled. Hence why he won the last time, and is favoured to win this time, I think. We do have the second caster, James, coming in now. He's just launching his PC. So we shall be able to do that soon. It's Wrecking Ball v Wrecking Ball again. We shall see if this can go any better for Sumi. They both instantly went up to the high ground, both looking around. Sumi does get a sneak attack on Mafasi, however, he does seem to be taking more damage. Running away now. Mafasi misses the ground pound on the hole. Back to the thrilling gameplay of just shooting each other with the little cannons. They're both very low here. Simi gets the ground pound on Mafasi, taking a point away. Very impressive stuff.
Yeah, Sumi must have noticed the reload was happening and seized that opportunity.
Yeah.
What?
Next up, we have an Anna versus. I've currently got the. There we go. Anna versus Anna. Simi is the main support player, so we'll see if he can do any better. Mafasi was just sneaking around the high ground there. Oh, sleep dart from Simi. Unfortunately misses. Does take a dart to the face himself though. Does also get naded, so he's gonna have to play quite passively until he can get his health nade back. Uses that, gets back up to 100 HP. Oh, unfortunately misses the sleep dart on Mafasi and he lands one back on Simi. And he gets the first point. Play of the game coming from Mafasi. Oh.
To have the champion skin. Oh, it's the first round.
Hi, James. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome. We've just had the first point go to the way of Mafasi. So now Simi gets to choose the map and see if he can get another point, or if it's just going to be a quick 2-0 from Mafasi.
We shall see what happens.
Yeah. Map choose is Li Zhang. We just don't know who Li Zhang yet. Then we can get quickly onto the way of the next map, which will be one for Li Zhang. Li Zhang Garden has been chosen. So we shall see, yeah, if Simi can get this one. Both players are ready, so we're jumping straight in.
Entering Lijiang Garden. Prepare for battle.
And let's see what our players pick today.
Yeah, they'll get to choose from the limited selection of heroes. So we shall see what they both decide to go for. Okay. We have Baptiste from Simi with the charged skin versus also Baptiste. We have two Baptistes. Both of them have a lot of health and regen and immortality fields, so we shall see how this goes. And Fassi just spraying out the healing onto who knows. Now is sneaking, waiting for Simi to peek. Does land a few headshots on him though. Oh, that was very quick. Mafasi landing headshot to headshot. That was an incredibly good aim coming from Mafasi there, just taking down Sumi so quickly. So he unfortunately not able to immortality field or heal in time to stop that damage. Okay. Unfortunately, James seems to be having network issues, so we shall hope this resolves itself soon, and he could join and cast with me.
Fight.
Now it is Tracer versus Zenyatta.
Peace be upon you.
Simi has the Zen. Oh, is that the Jonak skin from last time, I believe?
Issues.
Yeah, don't worry about it. With the Oh no, it's not. I was mistaken. However, Simi is again a support player, so let's see if he can land any nice shots. Fortunately, he does seem to miss a few of those. Yes, the Discord over him though. However, a quick recall took that away, and Passy was able to finish off Simi. Unfortunately, not much Zen can do there against Tracer.
Select your hero.
It would have been very hard to pull off. Okay. We shall see. Who they both pick next. We have a Soldier 76, I guess also Soldier 76, both going for the DPS heroes. Don't know what the other choices were. However, both for the same hero. Mufasi with that amazing golden gun. Going to
Now,
see what...
Soldier 1v1s can tend to last a while due to the fact that they both have healing. But it can sometimes end up they just burst the other down through the healing.
Yeah. Both did pop their heals. Both taking out quite low, or regenerating it all back up now. Unfortunately, Simi does just get bursted down there. Heal wasn't cooldown, and just damage was too high.
He just melted down soon, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Next heroes will be Simi with Farah versus also Mufasi and Farah, so it'll be an in-the-air battle. We shall see how this goes. Mufasi in the air very high quickly. Shots are now being fired at each other. No damage taken yet, as it can be very hard to hit the moving target up the sky. Simi does land a nice shot into Mufasi though. Well, more sure like that will take him down if Simi has yet to maintain any damage. Yeah, unfortunately there are no health packs on this map. Game mode, yes, sorry. No. Oh, it does land a shot on Sumi. So they are now both one hit away from dying. It is just whoever lands the next shot will win this. Again, it's so hard to hit a fire in the air. However, we shall see if either of these guys can do it. They are now both coming to land. Or both get their rockets up in time. Yeah. Nice shot from Mufasi, taking down Sumi. Unfortunately, he was not able to land another shot after that first one. So does just get bursted down. We shall see how the next match goes, however. If Sumi can somehow turn it around with a reverse sweep, or if Mufasi is just going to take this 2-0. Both on BAP again. This matchup did go the way of Mufasi last time. We shall see if Sumi can change that this time. Sumi does have the golden gun, so he probably obviously plays a lot of BAP. Let's see if he can burst Mufasi down. Has already taken quite a lot of damage. Heal has been used on both sides, I believe. Yeah. Immortality field is down for Sumi. It's also down for Mufasi. This is actually a pretty even match. There's a lot of damage going from both sides. A lot of healing also from both sides. Mufasi, they are both very low. Nice! Simi does manage to take this and gets one up on Mufasi.
Select your hero.
Very good job from Simi. That's a very nice table. I love those tables. Okay, it is now McCree versus McCree.
Fight. Match point.
Okay,
Agree with that 25 health buff.
yes.
Makes him a tank rather than DPS. A lot of players going.
It's I do like the Guangzhou skin, I have to say, just because of the color of the gun. It's a very nice blue color, I have to say. Shots now from both sides, both taking to, I think, the same health, actually. However, Mufasi does manage to just do that quick click and does take down Sumi, going 5-1 in the second match as well as the first, winning the first round. Sumi is still in the tournament. He's just locked down to the loser bracket. And we shall wait for everyone else in round 1 to be finished so that we can start round 2. Yep, be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back. Now we are spectating round 2. And we are spectating Wrong versus Wicked. We're just waiting for the...
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. So we have Anna versus Anna. Two Annas again.
Let's see who hits the first sleep.
Yeah, that might actually be the decider of the match. Both going to the high ground.
Oh, Ron's already taken some damage.
So was Wicked. They are both pretty low. Both nade to get back up though. They both hit another shot on each other. However, Ron does manage to hit another one. So Wicked is very, very low. Having to quite hide, I'm guessing. Nades back up though. Forces Ron to do the same, however. So they are both down a nade and at roughly the same HP. Now just trying to get a clear shot on each other.
Sleep is missed from Ron.
Yes. Ron managed to hit the anti-nade on Wicked. so he
Anti-nade
won't be able
used
to heal
aggressively
himself.
by Ron.
Yeah, so he won't be able to have that to heal himself. However, he also prevents Wicked. However, it has worn off now. Oh, an anti-nade does manage to take Wicked down though. First round going the way of Ron.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Very nicely played there. From the two Annas.
Let's see what our second matchup shall be.
Yeah. Two is a very pretty map. However, we are now going to be Echo versus Ash. So we've got two different heroes now. If Ron hits a good few shots on Wicked, he will just be able to take it down. However, Wicked will be very hard to hit being in the air. Saying that, does get taken down very quickly actually. Okay. 2 shots from Ron.
It just burst down.
Yeah, the Ash has such a high DPS, however, Echo couldn't get out of the way of the bullets fast enough. Ron's tracking was just too good for the air. 2 points now to the way of Ron. Now it is Tracer versus Tracer. Ron quickly going to try and take the high ground, if I can speak. Currently trying to look for Wicked. He's not revealed himself yet. Oh, now they have found each other. Well, it's going to be exchanged very quickly. Recall forced out from, I believe that was both of them. A lot of blinks, a lot of moving around. Wicked is very, very low. And does get taken down by Ron. Ron's tracking is proving to be very, very good.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, that was a very impressive Tracer plays. I cannot do Tracer at all. She's so hard to
Very
control.
fast-paced character.
Yeah.
Quite hard to keep
Next
track
up
of your
we have-
enemies if you're
Yeah. We do have Moira versus Genji
Not faster.
here. Moira with that
I feel like this
lock-on.
matchup will favour the Moira, as the deflect just isn't an ability for Genji in this matchup.
Genji does a very high damage though. But Moira can heal herself, which is a very good bonus. Genji is taking her very low though. However, she does just heal her back
Heal
up with
back
the
from
next
the
board.
Moira, keeping her top
Yeah.
up.
That is just done quite quickly. As you said, the Moira very good against that Genji.
Select your hero.
Not much she could have done there. That will be Beckett's first point. And we'll see if he manages to get another 4 to get this first point over Ron, or if Ron will just take it. Arissa from the Wicked up against Wrecking Ball from Ron, so they're both going tanks here. We shall see who has the better damage and sustainability. They have seen each other. Ron trying to get high ground, and Wicked trying to bunker down in a corner. as a lot of Orisas do. Neither of them can
Both
retain
just firing
any.
their little machine guns.
Yeah. Wicked taking down very low and eventually does get knocked out. Ground pound from Ron was very good.
Ron looking very clean in this performance so far.
Yeah. Tracking is very, very good. Especially when Orisa was moving. Didn't have the highest mobility, so it wasn't quite able to get away fast enough. See who they pick next. Genji from Wicked against Hanzo from Ron. It's like the canon duel all
Duel of
over
the
again.
brothers.
Yeah. Currently just a few shurikens and arrows being thrown out. Only a little bit of damage done to Ron. A lot of damage to just get done to Wicked though.
Genji taking rather low with 1 arrow.
Yeah. On 5 HP
Genji
now.
on 5 HP.
However, does manage to take down Ron
Manages
before he
to
gets
pull
another
through.
arrow. Yeah. Ron hitting them with the bruh. That was very, very close. Very nicely played by Wicked though. Managing to dodge those arrows and get those last shurikens down on Ron. Yeah. It's a surprisingly close match. Given how the first two points went. Now it's going to be Mei versus Tracer. Wonder if they both have pretty good
Think-
spin ability with the recall and then ice block. However, I do favor
I
Mei.
think Mei will win this one though with the larger health
Yeah.
bar.
And the ability to slow down Tracer so much.
And the Tracer sustain isn't permanent, it's just to what she
Yeah.
was 3 seconds ago.
However, she did
Oh, the
just
Tracer managed to
burst
burst
down
Mei
Mei
down.
so quickly. First point will go the way of Ron. Lucas still has another point here. Still bring it back though. And he will get to choose the second map. Oh, it is just the play of the game from what we just saw. See how quickly he managed to burst down, the amazing tracking coming from Ron's Tracer. Okay.
Lovely Tracer play there.
Yeah. We shall now see what map Wicked wants to play on. See if that can give a map bonus to the chooser's side. Maybe a map you might know better. Choosing Necropolis. Quite open. Got a lot of places you could potentially knock people off. Hold on. Also has very good high ground though. We shall see if this will favor. We shall see if this will favor either side any better. And see if Wicked can turn this around, staring into the dark depths of the hole in the center. That's quite scary just looking into the void. It will be the Zenyatta versus Widowmaker.
The leader of the void.
So, oh,
my!
quick headshot from Ron just takes Wicked out. That was an incredibly nice shot. That was an incredibly nice shot. Very short match. Ron taking it 1-0 on Necropolis.
Nice shot.
Ron is a jump pick as well. Nice prediction on where the Zen will be. Now we're gonna see McCree versus McCree. Going same matchup. One shot already done to Wicked.
Wicked take it down quite low.
Unfortunately, another shot down on Wicked.
Ah.
Down to about half health now. With Ron
Ron just
still in
showing
control.
Wicked how it's done.
Yeah, they do both know where each other are now. Wicked rotating to the high ground. Seeing if he can get any advantage on Ron. They have also again now seen each other, so it's now going to be a test of aim here. Another shot taken.
It's been
from
like
Wicked.
so one more shot from Ron will
Yeah.
win the round, and there it is.
Yep.
Clean headshot.
Yep. That was Ronda's aim is absolutely incredible. I think Wicked's main chance is going to be with those more sustained heroes like Moira or May, if he wants to have a chance to turn this around. It is kind of luck of the draw, though, given it is limited mystery jewels. Or limited jewels, I should say. It's gonna be McCree versus Orisa this time. Let's see
Wicked
if
didn't want a repeat of the last matchup.
Yeah. We will see if Wicked can burst down with machine guns. Misses the halt, unfortunately. However, has set up shields, which is soaking up a lot of the damage from McCree. We will see if
Let's see
the
if McCree can close the gap to get closer to the Orisa.
yeah, and avoid the shotguns. Flashbangs, a lot of them do get absorbed by the shield, and the machine guns are coming through from Marissa. However,
Oh, that's a flash from McCree into an easy headshot. Oh, no,
yeah,
body shot.
Ron was very, very low there, though. One more shot from Wicked would have taken him out. Unfortunately, did not manage to get that. So it is now 3-0. We shall see. Yeah, I wonder if Wicked can turn this around. I think it is definitely doable. Okay, we now have Ash versus Ash. We have seen Ron's impressive aim so far. Does land a hit onto Wicked, not a headshot. Just a body shot, however, it does take some damage there. They are both on high ground now. They're trying to get a clear shot of each other. Ron managed to hit the very clean shot on Wicked while Wicked was in the air. Does get the quick headshot when Wicked tried to peek to activate that dynamite. It was very, very nicely done. It's currently 4-0 in favor of Ron. We shall see if Wicked can turn this around or if it's just going to be bumped down to losers and Ron will continue on in the winner's bracket. Tracer versus Widow. We've seen Ron's very impressive skill on Widowmaker. We shall see if the Tracer with the fast moving can get around any of the issues. Dodge all the Widow
No
shots.
instant headshot from Ron this time.
Does
Trace
get a
taking
shot
up
though.
very low.
and-
Just
Unfortunately does get lost there. Unfortunately, James is experiencing a lot of network issues. However, hopefully you'll get that sorted soon and we'll be able to come back. Play of the game from the Widowmaker as expected, honestly. Very, very impressive stuff. I believe this is a jump shot. Yeah, that was such a clean shot. It was so impressive. Okay, we'll be right back now to get round 3 sorted. We shall be back very soon. Hello.
Select your hero.
Welcome back. We're currently in the losers bracket, watching Fumble versus Discreet. We are back on Ilios? No. I can do maps. Which map is this again, James? Rialto, I think.
Fight.
Okay. Well, it's May versus Farah. So he's gonna have a very good job with the high ground. Hopefully he's gonna be able to dodge all of May's icicles and saying that did get just hit like 2 icicles now. Misses the boop off on the edge unfortunately and gets hit by the 3rd one at taking him down by Fumble. Very nice aim, very nice tracking.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
That was a very, very clean round.
Let's now see who Discreet and Fumble go in the second round.
Yeah. Did seem a lot closer. That's the other match we've had though. Got May again from the Fumble
This
versus
is
May
May.
again from Discreet.
Fight.
So Discreet can be shaking things up, seeing if he can get that win over Fumble's May, which has looked very strong so far. Nice headshot to start things off. Second one
Oh.
coming on and a 3rd icicle to the body. Does take him
Fumble
down.
being ice cold.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, it was very quick actually. Just 3 icicles straight into the body. One into the head. Just takes down so quickly. May's icicles are so powerful. It's terrifying. We shall see if it can get out with May though. Now Tracer from Fumble. Or is it Tracer from Discreet? So it will be Tracer v Tracer.
Quite a few mirror matchups coming out from this 1v1.
Yeah. Discreet does know where Fumble is. Now, both in the high ground. Discreet managed to get some shots into Fumble. Taking down to below half health now, forcing out the recall. Still saving his own though, which is now used. Not able to get quite back up to
Fumble
full though.
getting very low.
Yeah.
Discreet is also on the lower side. And
Nice.
that is
Nice
Fumble
tracking from
taken
Discreet.
down.
Very nice tracking from Discreet. Able to just get those last few shots in to finish off Fumble, taking the score up to 2-1 now in favor of Fumble. So we shall see who they will pick next. The DPS has looked very strong so far from both of them.
We've
have
got an
Echo.
Echo.
Versus
Versus
Orisa.
Orisa. This will be quite hard for the Orisa.
Do you think the
So
Echo has a
shoot the
favor
Echo
here then?
there. I don't
Do you
know,
think-
it will also be quite hard for the Echo because you'll have to get behind the Orisa's wall.
Yeah.
Dodging and weaving, going in close quarters.
Oh, unfortunately, just get burst down by the machine gun. Not much the Echo could do there.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I would have preferred Fumble to use his aerial advantage there. Might
Yeah.
have damaged himself slightly with the sticky grenades.
Yeah. The Orisa was a very good pick there, I think.
Yes.
He's a very strong hero just to bunker down. You now have 2 Soldier 76s.
Fight.
Again, both very good to sustain. We've seen the matches here between these 2 champions last quite a while. Both heals are forced out.
Great dodging and weaving.
Both soldiers. Yeah. Does get taken
Great
down.
just taken down.
Fumble had the high
This is
ground, so was able to just
definitely
pump down. Was able to pump down
A lot
headshots.
closer.
Are you okay there?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot closer than other 1v1s. I think this is the first one that's had a point go to above 2 on both sides, not just one side.
Yeah.
And it's a Moira versus Symmetra, it's the Beam
It
Ladies.
actually really is the Beam Ladies, wow. Who do you think has the advantage here?
I think Moira with her healing as long as she stays away from those turrets.
Moira is very powerful in these 1v1s with just the sustain that she has. Fumble doesn't tend to use it aggressively, healing the orb progressively to
Give
just get more damage.
Discreet a chance.
I was kind of demolished there by that
This
Moira.
is match point for
Yeah.
Fumble.
Let's see if Discreet can get some points back then. Or if Fumble will just take it. Is it 2-5? Discreet is saying that he missed the TP with the turrets.
Got
Maybe
the
Wrecking Ball
hamster versus
Doomfist.
Doomfist.
Both have very good damage and very good mobility. However, of course, Wrecking Ball is a lot more tanky.
Doomfist does get those extra shields when he hits people with his abilities.
True. He will have to get close enough to hit, though, as Doomfist is very short range.
That won't be a problem if he gets hand-delivered a ball
True.
to the face.
Don't think he expected
Missing
the
his
Wrecking
ground
Ball.
slam there.
Yeah, don't think he expected the Wrecking Ball to be that close, to be honest.
He's starting to lose out now. Those shields are keeping him quite healthy, but the same can be said for the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah. They're both. Oh, I was gonna say they're both very,
Very
low.
close.
Just almost got it there. However, Fumble will take this 5-2. That was actually pretty close, though. So
Very close.
yeah, we shall see if Ivor, not Ivor. We shall see if
You okay there?
Discreet. Yeah, sorry, just like too many screens right now. We'll see if Discreet can take it in the next one and get another point up against Fumble. It will be up to Discreet for map pick. So we shall see if you can get an advantage from this. It has been a
Wow.
2-0 every game so far that we have watched. So the map picks haven't done much, but we shall see if it changes this time. Map has been picked. You're going to Eco Point Antarctica.
Antarctica. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
We shall see who they go for. Okay. We've got Widowmaker versus Tracer, the
Tracer.
classic rivalry in the lore of Overwatch.
Let's
Both gonna be
see
looking for the map.
if the Widow can find this Tracer before she gets too close.
Yeah, it will be like a game of cat and mouse. The Tracer trying to get closer to avoid the Widow shot, but also avoiding the Widow shots, and the Widow trying to keep her distance and just get that shot off on the Tracer. Tracer throwing up the mine. They're both playing very passively right now. Tracer's staying quite far back, and Widow's also trying to keep a lot of open sight lines. Does land
Some
the hit on the
tickle
Tracer,
damage
though.
landed. Oh!
Oh, a nasty
Clean
shot as
body
well when
shot.
she tried to blink.
To 0.
Tracer's trying to blink towards the Widow and just gets taken down by that shot.
Select your hero.
Very nicely done, very clean shot. That was round 1, going the way of Fumble.
Let's
Discreet,
see who we
unfortunately.
have next.
If Discreet does lose this, he will unfortunately be out of the tournament. And if he wins, he will move on in the bracket. Got McCree versus McCree now, though. With the extra 25 health. Shots being fired from both sides, both taken down to I think the same amount of health, actually.
Oh,
Both
the
get
sun has been
flashbang at
up.
the same time. Unfortunately, Fumble managed to regain his senses quicker. It just slightly manages to get those few shots on.
Select
bringing it up to a 2-0. 2-0 for fumble. Been very good play from both of them, though.
Very much indeed.
We now have,
And we have May again.
yeah, May versus May on the cold
Match
map.
that has
Right.
favoured, I believe, fumble both times.
Yeah. Let's see if Discreet has any picks on his map that might come in handy. Discreet trying to hold that corner. However, they're both being very quiet, very sneaky. Don't want to give the other person an edge. A lot of crouching. They have now seen each other, though.
First contact has been made.
Oh, unfortunately, Discreet did not ice block, so it does get taken down by that melee. A lot of damage done by the ice mist. I don't actually know its proper name. And then quick punch to the face is going to be take down Discreet's May. Taking it to a 3-0 for fumble. I wonder if Discreet will be able to turn us around. It will have to be a quite miraculous turnaround if he wants any chance of staying in the competition. Now we will be having
Vectra
Trace.
versus Tracer.
Yeah. So actually we'll probably just want to bunker down somewhere and surround it by with
She's laid out her turrets quite spread out. Let's interesting teleporter there. Does she want to be a Tracer? Oh, what's the word? Tracer imitator.
just blink
EP
around.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Their shields are regenning, so Tracer's damage has been mitigated quite a bit.
Oh yeah, true. Because Sonic does have the large amount of shields that the Tracer does have to get to do any actual permanent damage. Turrets are being placed again quite rapidly, however,
Tracer, they're
Those-
very fast.
yeah. The quick recall taking down. Damage is put down to fumble.
And we're just gonna regen back up that health to make sure it's not permanently taken.
Yeah. Trying to
Tracer's
position himself so
ticking
that the
very low.
oh, nice orb.
Oh, gets it.
The right click from the Symmetra does just take down the Tracer. 4-0
It's now
in
match
favor
point
of
for
fumble.
fumble, looking less close than last game.
It will have to be a sorry. It will have to be a reverse sweep if Discreet does want to stay in the competition. So we shall see how it goes. That's a McCree skin, right? Yeah, McCree versus Genji. Discreet will probably want to get quite up and close and personal and avoid flashbangs or shots from afar. Trying to get close to get that dash in, get the deflect, and get lands of shurikens. Both have taken some damage. Discreet slightly lower than McCree. Now especially, oh, and a quick back, he rolls out the way, and then quick shot does take him down. It was a 5-0 in favor of fumble. 2-0 overall. Very nicely done. He will be progressing on in the losers bracket, and unfortunately Discreet is now out of the competition.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah. GG's though. Both played that very, very well. Okay. We will be taking a quick break now. And we'll be back for round 4 very shortly. Welcome back, everyone. We're spectating now, also from the losers bracket, Thesis versus Shadowstorm. Back on the same map as before. I'm not going to mess up the name this time. Will be Baptiste from Shadowstorm versus the Widowmaker from Thesis. We shall see if the Baptiste will be able to deal enough damage to the Widow before the Widowmaker and get a clean shot. Baptiste, Shadowstorm
It's
is
hiding in spawn.
very careful to avoid sight lines, I have to say. Trying to move around the map undetected. Get close enough to do some damage. Really does not want to peek any sightlines here, however, Widow is about to just move around the entire map.
Being very sneaky.
Oh, there we go, they have now
Oh,
seen
he's
each other.
been spotted. Quick
Shot onto Shadowstorm, not a headshot, so still alive for now. And does manage to heal up that damage again. Another body shot. Yep. Popping the immortality field. He's just gonna try and get another angle. And does get a headshot off.
1-0.
Unfortunately, just knocking out
For battle.
the Baptiste.
Select your
1-0 going the way of the Thesis so far.
Let's see if Thesis will carry on his lead or if Shadowstorm will take back a point.
Yeah. I think it all depends on what the next hero picks are. We have Reaper from Shadowstorm against Farah. Oh no.
Oh no. Poor
Reaper's-
Reaper.
Reaper wants to get up close and personal, but you can't really do that when the Farah is flying. Should be in the air.
I'm to be a sneaky boy again.
Reaper is just going to try and be sneaky. However, I think the Farah heard that the Reaper teleported. A quick shot from Shadowstorm. Not sure how much that's going to do, unfortunately. Oh, and is now taking damage from the Farah. I think we're trying to force the Farah into the room with him. However, he's
Reaper's
just
teleporting away back into spawn.
Unfortunately, the Reaper isn't gonna get any health back unless he does start doing some damage. Rather than just hiding in spawn. And the Farah has now
Oh.
just... I think Shadowstorm was trying to
the
type.
message.
Unfortunately, just gets taken down.
select
That was a very bad matchup, though, unfortunately. You can still see the explosion from where it just got. Was giving a cast a good laugh. It was a good round. We now have Baptiste again for the Shadowstorm against the Wrecking Ball. Let's see if Shadowstorm's gonna leave spawn this time.
Oh.
They do see each other quite quickly. Ground pound straight on Shadowstorm. Doing it. Immortality field is popped.
Mortality field is down.
The machine
This
guns.
has left the Baptiste very vulnerable.
Yeah. The other ground pound is, and shotguns. I don't think the Wrecking Ball only took 19 damage in that round.
select
Um,
hero.
Yeah. Still hope though. Shadowstorm could turn it around with some good hero picks.
We shall see.
Yeah. Let's see how this round goes. Moira. Been very good so far in the tournament. Against Widowmaker.
Time to be a sneaky boy again.
Yeah, again just hiding out in spawn, trying to avoid the sightlines from the Widow. Which is completely
If
fair
he
to be
does
honest.
get on top of that Widow, it should be a one battle.
Yeah. Does have to get to the Widow and avoid sightlines first though. And then Moira does have her
Or
own
does
regen abilities.
rather limited range in comparison to Widow.
Widow does see Moira, and Moira did not see the Widow. Unfortunately, I don't think she still has no idea where that Widow is. Currently looking around, trying to find her. Widow is just gonna rotate around. Oh, it was so unfortunate. Of course, we can see the silhouette sneaking around, but unfortunately, Shadow Storm could not. And so is just gonna get taken down by that clean shot to the head.
And now just one more round needed for Thesis.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, sad bronze noises coming from Shadow Storm. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's completely for fun, and I hope everyone who does participate does enjoy themselves.
Fight.
It's now
Match point.
Junkrat versus Hanzo. No damage landing yet from either side.
See through the dragon.
Junkrat hiding away like before.
Using those mines to get across sightlines. A few mines being chucked in there. Thesis trying to figure out which side it's going to be coming from. Does see that with the Dragon's Eye. Potter in the corner does get a clean shot onto Shadow while avoiding any of the mines coming his way. And that shot will just finish off. First point will be going to Thesis.
Let's see if Shadow Storm can turn this back around, or if Thesis will go on to the next round.
Yeah. Thesis obviously knows where Shadowstorm is at this point. Unfortunately, she was typing at that time, so it does get taken down. Storm does get to pick the next map, though. So we shall see what they go for. I don't really know if it's Shadow or Storm. I'm just gonna go with either of them. I think it's fairly... Yeah.
So why are you talking to yourself?
I don't know, James. Why am I? So next up we're going to is Ilia's Lighthouse. She'll see if Shadow can turn it around, or if it's just going to be a 2-0 in favor of Thesis. One v one Lazio. Yeah, sounds like a good fun. Main sport. Okay.
It's fine, it's close enough for the meme.
Welcome to the Ilios Lighthouse. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Okay. We shall see how this goes. Some friendly banter going on in chat right now. It will be Hammond versus May. Again, another May Melee skin coming out. Thesis ripping all the Justice stuff. They are just stopping and chatting to each other, which is like... not the best for the streaming side of things. However, it's nice to see that neither of them are taking it too seriously. May hasn't really left the spawn area. Oh wait, no, he has.
The annoying thing about this matchup is even if May manages to freeze the Wrecking Ball, she might not be able to headshot him depending on the form he's in.
Yeah. And it's a very big map as well. They're both kind of just trying to see where they can find each other are. May has spotted out the Wrecking Ball, and he can't get any headshots off. You were right, James.
She did quite a lot of damage though, with no return damage from the Wrecking Ball.
No, Wrecking Ball doesn't seem to be running away. Not a huge amount of fighting going on. However, if
Seems we're gone long enough to go to the capture area.
we have not seen that yet. We shall see. Oh, a little bit of damage going on for me. However, she can just heal herself up if she gets too low.
His ball has been frozen and he's taken down.
Yeah, unfortunately there wouldn't be any need for that, as the ice beam does just come down.
Select your hero.
There's a lot of running away in that one. To be fair, this is a very big map. So it might take a little while longer for people to actually come and end up fighting. We should now have Tracer from Shadowstorm up against Tracer as well from Thesis. There can only be one, that's true. We shall see which Tracer takes it. Which Tracer is the better Tracer.
I'm already Tracer.
Bringing back old memes, James, I love it. Thesis hiding. Wondering if they're typing or just standing still. I think they're just hiding. They're just kind of hiding right now, though, I think. Oh. Thesis does now know where Shadowstorm is. However, it is not the other way around. Unfortunately, you cannot wallbang in this.
He's been spotted in the bush.
Wonder if she's gonna recall or if she's just gonna.
It's too late to recall now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was actually. And Thesis does now know where Shadow is, and is just gonna chase them down.
30 seconds remaining.
Nice blinks, actually, over the corner. Gets onto the control point.
Second time we've seen the control point going to open.
Yeah. He's. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Shadowstorm will be forced to try and contest this, however, it does get taken down in the process. Guess Thesis very low though. 24 HP is said in chat.
Select your hero.
A little bit more damage would have done it. However, unfortunately, that was not able to be done. Currently 2 up for Thesis. We shall see if Shadow can turn this around or not. Tracer again from both
Tracer
again.
1v1.
There can only be one take
Recall
two.
you straight away by Thesis.
Gotta get rid of that, like, you know, spawn in drowsiness. Give mind alert, recall back to previous time.
Can't quite recall back to the last round, just get an instant win.
Thesis is just gonna be hiding again.
Recall used by Shadowstorm.
Recall has been used
Very
from both
interesting
sides
recalls
now.
I'm seeing.
Thesis bonking the Tron to Defiant emoji. Emo. Gonna be trying to. You can hear Shadowstorm now. I don't think Shadow actually knows where Thesis is right now. This is just trying to work around. I think they're just running in circles around each other right now. I'm not sure what exactly is happening.
Oh, that's 1 damage taken by Shadowstorm.
And she's gonna recall that back. Control area is locked and there's only been 1 bit of damage done. It's a very, very slow round.
Not much of an advantage, but Thesis does currently. Oh, now there's actually fighting happening.
Now there's a recall happened again. Which Thesis has, yeah, once again, chased Shadow off the point. 3-0 now.
Prepare for battle.
For Thesis.
Select your hero.
2 more points and Thesis will be able to 10-0 Shadowstorm, which is quite unfortunate. Okay. It is Arissa versus Wrecking Ball this time. Hopefully less hiding. Possibly slightly more running away from the side of the Wrecking Ball. However, Thesis does just seem to be bunkering down on point right now. Probably gonna try and stay there. Shots are now fired. Some damage done onto Shadow Storm. She is just gonna be hiding again.
Thesis just staying stark on point.
Which is fair enough. If Shadow Storm's just gonna be running and hiding, not much that you can do as a reset to chase that down.
Running away after taking some damage.
She does have her shield, so she chooses to use it. Gonna be trying to bump up push. Unfortunately, any damage done to the shield probably won't last long because the shield cooldown was already up. Unfortunately, pulled back into the field of view of the Arisa, managing to take down more damage.
Ursa taking down this bull layer as he cannot shoot her through the shield.
And that is
And
unfortunately
Thesis just needs one more point.
yeah, that is now match point.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Will Shadow Storm be able to pick up at least 1 point, or will Thesis get the 10-0?
We shall see. Match point not for long. I'll see if Shadow can reverse sweep. If they want to stay in the tournament, they
Match point.
will have to win a lot of points. Currently, it's just staying in spawn. I think they've moved out now.
Bonjour.
Thesis trying to see if he can get a shot there. Shadowstorm is being very careful to avoid any sight lines, has barely moved out of spawn. She will have to move further out. If she wants to have any chance of getting Thesis.
He's slowly making his way downtown.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Oh. Oh, he just looked away at the wrong moment.
Timing. That's so unfortunate. I think he does know that Thesis is there, though. Did hear the jump pick. That's a nice shot, actually.
30 seconds.
One shot to Thesis. Now
McCree going for the capture point.
Shadow is just running for the point. However, Widow does have her grapple, so she will be able to get there very quickly as well. Neither of them know where each other are. However, now that might have changed. Widow does need to get. Thesis does need to get onto the point, and will do that. Oh, unfortunately, it's that headshot onto Shadow as she's trying to hide in the corner. Yeah, quite unfortunate. However, yeah, I do think they knew where they were. That will be a 10-0 from the side of Thesis. Unfortunately, that does knock Shadow out of the tournament.
Oh, didn't even see the
Didn't
kill.
even kill a
in
kill. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, and we will be right back for round 4. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. We are back on Rialto, I want to say. Getting the map right. Castillo. Got it 100% right first time. We're about to see going Ron versus Digit. This is actually the winner bracket finals. Whoever wins this will go on to the grand finals, and whoever loses will be pushed down to the losers bracket. It will be Tracer versus Tracer for the first one. Linking around, trying to get high ground. Ron
almost fell
almost
off
falling off the map there. Ron, nice tracking and nice headshots. Managed to get Digit, even though he was on the lower ground. Digit could not capitalize on the higher ground and get those headshots in. Lower ground tends to have a disadvantage just because you can't get the headshots as easily on people, can't move around as much, you can't get behind as much cover, whereas on the high ground you can see everyone so much more clearly, you can get headshots again. If you're just looking down at people, you're so much more likely to get the headshots, and you can move around a lot more easily. They have agreed to take the Widow Jewel here, so hopefully less hiding. And more shots. Digit. Oh. Shots fired. Oh, Digit
Clean
hits.
shot from Ron onto Digit.
Yeah, Digit managed to get the shot onto Ron, however, Ron answers back with a clean headshot of zone. Currently 2-0 against Digit. That was a really nice shot there. Ron, I believe it was Ron, staying on the high ground, denying, just trying to keep watch over everyone, keep an eye on what's happening below. Will now be Soldier versus Soldier. We've had a lot of same type matchups so far. I think both these players have begun to pick up who's good and who's bad in the tournament, coming this far in. Shots being exchanged from both. Oh, wow! Digit doesn't even get a chance to put down the Immortality Field, just instantly taken down. Not Immortality Field, the healing area. Biotic Field. They're both fields. Biotic heal? The soldier healing, you know? I got this. James, you gotta help me with the names here.
It's Biotic Field.
Yeah. We now have Farah versus Farah. Again, very hard to hit a target in the air. However, these are both very good players. Digit is, however, playing from the UK, so ping might actually be a big disadvantage here, especially when taking the one-on-one duels. It does get a hit onto Ron, actually, though. So, one more hit and Ron will be taking out the sky. Digit is still on full.
Digit is dodging and weaving.
Yeah, they both are. Now,
Oh, that's a rocket to the face.
and Digit retaliates.
No, Digit returns, sends one in return.
Yeah. Currently 3-1. Let's see if Digit can bring these points back. These have been really good games, actually. A lot closer than the other ones have been. We shall see if that continues. Or if one of these players just takes out and lead ahead of the other. Be Wrecking Ball versus Soldier this time. I was kind of expecting another Soldier v Soldier. However, Ron chooses to shake things up with the Wrecking Ball. I think if Soldier can keep a distance, he'll probably have the advantage, but if Wrecking Ball can get up close personal like this, I feel like the Soldier won't be able to do much. Wrecking Ball is very low though, down to 50 HP and cannot regen. Soldier did manage to regen back up to full. Is now taken down. Yeah. Digit is gonna take that 3-2. Well, he's now on 2 points. That was really, really good though, from both players. However, Digit just managed to stay on the high ground. Once again, asking in chat who they want to play. Like, they both quite like going for these 1v1 matchups. So it's going to be Farah versus Farah again. Let's see if this will end any differently, or if Digit will be able to get the win on the Farah matchup again.
Takes a rocket straight to the face.
Oh
He
wow.
returns 2 back in quick succession.
Yeah, 2 hits in a row. That was very, very nice done from Ron. Dodging all the rockets hit at him from Digit while managing to get 2 in a row straight onto straight retaliation, knocking him out. Currently
That's
4-2,
just a
so match point
for
for
Ron.
Ron. Yeah. Oh, we're now seeing Baptiste versus McCree.
Fight. Match point.
So, who do you think has the advantage here, James?
Say Batiste, he has the immortality field which he can put down, which could also save him from a McCree stun right click, and then he's also got his heal to keep his health top chart.
Yeah.
And he can be very mobile with those legs.
Legs.
He charges up his super jump.
Doesn't end up using it though. Ends up using it a bit there. Trying to keep a distance, however, I feel like the distance would favor McCree in this instance. McCree is very low though, down to half already. Now very, very low. Nice, Digit does manage to close it out.
3 to 4. Prepare for battle. Select
It's a very close game, one of the close ones we've seen so far.
Yeah. We shall see. I can just stop saying we shall see. It'll be Soldier versus Soldier again this time. Another 1v1 matchup.
match point.
Currently just looking around for each other. Both trying to get on the high ground, which they both have now on opposite sides of the map. Shots being fired into each other. They're both very, very accurate. Wow, however, Digit managed to kill Ron mid-animation for him pulling out his biotic field. Got it right that time. To heal.
Now this is match point for both sides.
Oh yeah, wow. Whoever wins this will win the first round. Chat have decided on a Widow duel again.
Fight. Match point.
Be Widowmaker versus Widowmaker. Oof, a shot straight onto Digit there. However, in a Widowmaker 1v1, it doesn't really matter that much, because if either side can get a headshot off, then it's just game over. However, Ron can take out Digit with just another body shot. That was a very close miss there from that shot coming from Digit. Coming towards Digit, I mean.
Leave this to me.
Currently just trying to get shots on each other. Ron, currently in the high ground, does decide to drop down though. Make sure that Digit doesn't get a good idea of where he is. Goes for the jumping shot, however, does unfortunately miss. Does hit Digit again in the body though. And then does hit him again. I'm not sure if that was a headshot or a body shot, but either way, that does take down Digit. And that does mean that Ron will win the first point.
Play of the game.
Oh,
Digit,
we
however-
have to play the game from Digit.
Yeah. Very well done. Now Digit will get to choose which map. Yeah, I thought. So as is loser's pick, Digit will get to pick the map. Yeah. Going for normal Black Forest and not winter. Okay, both are ready. So we are just gonna go straight in.
Now entering the Black Forest.
Reminder that whoever wins this will be going on to the grand finals and the loser will drop down. The weather in the UK is... it's quite mediocre right now. It's really hot today for us. So maybe Digits in a colder part of the UK. How's the weather for you, James?
Just kind of cloudy outside, not too much special about it.
Yeah. Okay, so Ron is not just hiding. They're going Zen versus Zen. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Both of them were hiding. That gave me a jump scare. They do know
Holding
roughly
angles like in Valorant.
yeah, they do know roughly where each other are because of Discord. And Digit will manage to get those picks onto Ron. Hiding in that corner really did help, maybe. That was a jump scare, though. Then we have Farah versus Farah, another Farah 1v1. Black Forest is a very good map for Farah because you have all these angles you can hide around. However, as they are both Farah, neither one should have a particular advantage. Both have taken some damage, however Digit has taken a lot more than Ron has. And another shot from Ron will just take Digit down to 0 HP.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Currently tied up. 1-1.
Yep. Gonna be Ash versus Ash here. Ron has proven he's very, very skilled at the shots on his scan. Wonder if he's able to prove this again against Digit. Because also proven to be a very, very skilled player, and not just in this tournament. Ron currently staying up on the high ground, trying to just make sure you can see all the angles of the map, because he's not sure where Digit is right now. I think he did hear
Both
something.
hiding from each other.
Yeah, they're both in pretty opposite sides of the map, trying to get a feel for where each other are. Have now both seen each other now. Ron did get the first shot onto Digit, taking down to half HP. Oh, and
That's a
lovely
dynamite and headshot combo.
That was an incredible shot, honestly. Series of shots. Incredible play there. Getting the dynamite and then instantly taking off Ron's head. While he was busy worrying about being on fire, I should say.
Making sure no Moira comes through.
Echo versus Echo, both going with another aerial fight.
Flight routine activated.
Both going up into the air, shots from both sides being fired. No abilities yet, I don't think. Just all the finger guns.
That's a mid-air sticky bomb.
That was an incredible combination. A few shots from the finger guns, followed by sticky bombs landed directly on, followed by a beam. Instantly melts Ron. Isn't much he could do there. Digit is now up 3-1.
Digit waited a bit longer. Ron might have accidentally killed himself with his sticky knees that he stuck to the tree in front of him.
I didn't actually catch that. Now we have Baptiste versus Baptiste. It's again a 1v1. These two seem to be very, very keen on doing that 1v1 fight.
With mirror matchups.
Yeah. Both just walking around, trying to gain advantage on the other, get high ground, nowhere to the R first. The sustain from both of these are very, very impressive.
Immortality field.
That was actually really nice play. So Digit didn't go for the immortality field, instead got Ron low enough down to 30 HP, then popped his own and waited for Ron's immortality field to just burn out until it just killed him. Very, very good plays there. Now on match point for Digit. Evening this up into a 1-1 it looks like. It's now going to be Echo versus Sombra. It's the first time we've not seen a mirror matchup in this current map.
Let's see how this goes.
Ron will have the advantage in being able to sneak up close and possibly get a hack. However, if Digit can figure out where Sombra is, he can just get
The
away.
melee
However,
finishes them off.
yeah, that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, Digit does just get taken down
Select your hero.
by Ron, evening up to a 2-4. Again, still a match point for Digit though. All he needs is one win and then this is the game. It's gonna be Sombra versus Sombra.
Match point.
So I feel like it's gonna be a lot of running around invisible trying to spot each other. Or if one of them chooses to decloak.
And a lot of gonna be a lot of hellos, Hayes and Keon does.
Oh yeah. ¿Qué pasa? Apparently, yeah, just a lot of running around.
Heard the Ola.
Oh.
Oh, they bumped into each other. Will that happen again?
Digit trying to run around to see where that was. Oh, another detection.
Who will uncloak first?
It's really just a battle of willpower, this one. Whoever decloaks first will have the disadvantage, however...
Thank you.
Oh! They did now see where each other are. Again, Digit did decloak second, so to get a few shots onto Ron before he properly figured out where he was. Don't know how much that mattered though. Ron is doing incredibly good tracking. However, Digit did manage to finish it off there. Quick melee. Tied it up 1-1.
Play of the game.
Play of the game. As Sombra. This is just the play we just watched. Going down to map 3 now. So now Ron will get to choose the map, as it is indeed Lucia's pick. Choosing to go back to Castillo. Map he did previously win on. They should be allowed to pick the same map. Actually, wait, no, maybe not. No, they aren't. Unfortunately, not allowed to pick the same map, so gonna choose a different map. I actually forgot that they went to Castillo for first one. So Ron will have to choose a different map. Going for Eco Point Antarctica. So they are going to be just jumping into the map quickly. Both ready, so we're jumping straight into it.
Arriving at Eagle Point, Antarctica. Prepare for battle. Select your
This map. Given what we've seen so far, James, would you say this map would favor more Ron or Digit?
It depends on the characters I get, they say. This could be a very decent fire map with the middle section tied around the wall.
Yeah.
So first it's soldier versus soldier.
Yeah. These ones tend to just be one person gets bursted down very quickly.
Mm.
Ron does take quite a few shots now on Digit. We're hitting him very low, having to pop the health field. Does get that back up to full, and drops down before he takes any more shots. Ron is just sprinting after them with those legs. Digit trying to play around the tower to avoid any sight lines. However, Ron does still have that biotic field. As does
Dashing
Digit.
around the centerpiece.
They are. Ron
And only takes
manages.
down to 6 HP.
Oh wow. One more melee would have done that for Digit. However, unfortunately, Ron gets the melee first, taking down Digit. The soldier 1v1s are always good to watch. Soldier versus soldier again.
fight.
Getting some deja vu there, and there's no tracer.
Let's see if this will be a repeat for Ron, or if Digit will have a different approach to it this time.
Digit does get a lot of damage onto Ron quickly at the first this time. Now it
Ron
is
has
Ron
to
doing
put
the
down
tracing.
his
Now
heal.
it's Digit doing the tracing. Oh, that was a nice blast from Ron, sorry, taking Digit straight in the face. However, he does manage to heal that up.
Digit taking Ron very low, and he doesn't have his heal for quite a while.
Nice. That is Digit taking the win, so it's currently tying it up 1-1.
Prepare for battle.
It's a very close series we're getting today.
Yeah. Oh, it's now going to be Tracer versus Tracer. We see a lot of these 1v1s DPS matchups. Digit currently trying to scout out where Ron is, however Ron was waiting for Digit to just run up behind him. Or well in front of him now, and is now checking behind. Ron does currently just seem to be hiding. I'm not sure where Digit is right now. Okay, just scouting around. Cannot currently see where Ron is. Neither of them are aware of where each other are. A few shots come out. That might have alerted Ron to where he is. Oh, Digit seems to have an idea now. Looking in that pathway where Ron is hiding. Okay, now shots are
They're
being
trying
fired.
to poke each other down from afar.
Yeah, however, unfortunately, Tracer is not the best for doing that. They are now both in the open. They are neither of them are hiding anymore. Is it using that recall?
Digit having to burn that recall, but doesn't get too much healing from it.
Oh, unfortunately, that reload couldn't have come at a worse time. It gets taken down by Ron with the melee, and then the rest of the clip loaded in. Going to be having Genji versus Genji.
Fight.
Another DPS mirror match.
Ron damaging Digit and not taking any back so far. Dashing in.
Does take some damage there. However, Digit is still a lot lower. Evens that out a bit more though with some shurikens there, nicely placed. They're both very, very low now. Nice dashes and retaliation, getting each other down very low. Oh, that dash from Digit while Ron was mid-deflect is very, very nicely timed. Takes it to 2-2. This tiebreaker is so close as well. It's like, oh, it's so intense because the winner will get to move on to the grand finals. Is it going to be another Soldier Mirror match? It will be. This is the third one we've had in Eco Point so far. This will see once and for all who the better soldier is between these two.
Unless we get 2 more mirror matchups.
True. Digit having to pop the heal early. However, Ron does do the same. So they're both even now. Digit taking some damage, but also doing some back. Misses his Helix rockets, however does hit Ron with some normal bullets. Ron managing to heal up, however unfortunately Digit was forced away from his healing biotic field. Digit tried to get a surprise on Ron, however unfortunately misses those Helix rocket and is forced to try and run, however isn't quite fast enough. Does get that remaining 6 health dealt by Ron with his normal rockets, bullets. That will bring the score 3-2 in Ron's favor. We now have a McCree mirror matchup. Both DPS are going to trying to keep them fire, get those headshots. Ron watching both sides. Unfortunately, I think did miss Digit walking up there. Does now see him, I believe. I believe they both now do see each other. Digit gets a nice shot onto... Sorry, Ron gets a nice shot onto Digit. My apologies there. Watching when he tries to peek. Nice shots. Oh, that was so clean. Still on
Now match
225.
point for Ron.
Yeah. It's very, very, very clean on that McCree. Unfortunately, there wasn't much Digit could do there. So Ron can either win this and move on to the grand finals, or Digit can try and bring this back. It is going to be an Ashe 1v1 this time to see if Digit can cling on and not. Excuse me, and not move on to the losers bracket. Digit just trying to watch sightlines, see where Ron's going to be coming from. However, it does get seen by Ron before he sees him. Taking a hit before you can even see where Ron is. Both playing very passively. Digit try not to push too far in. Ron
Currently at
staying.
the disadvantage of 60 health down, roughly.
Yeah. Oh,
And
that
a
was such
clean headshot from Ron
Mm.
finishes up the game.
That was so clean. Ron will move on to the grand finals, and Digit will drop down to the losers bracket. Play of the game goes to Ron with the ring around the rosies on the cylinder there. Very, very well played from both of these players. Very much fun to watch, and thank you everyone, and we shall be right back for the losers finals and semi-finals and finals. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. That was a very quick break. We are now on to the losers' finals. Unfortunately, we did miss the losers' semi-finals. However, it is now a rematch of Digit versus Mafasi. Now, these two actually played each other on the finals at the very first 1v1 we ever did, with Mafasi coming in clutch and winning over Digit, who came second. However, the two have played earlier on in this tournament, and it was a 2-1 in favor of Digit. So these two players are tied 1-1 for who have won between them. We shall see who wins this one. Currently, both as soldiers just poking each other out. Mafasi, however, does manage to get right-click Mafasi, to right-click Digit, sorry, with that Helix rocket, taking him down. I feel like this is going to be a very, very close game. Hopefully some really good
I
Overwatch.
agree.
Yeah. And now we've got Symmetra from the Digit against Wrecking Ball from Mafasi. So we'll see how Digit decides to play this, whether he wants to just kind of bunker down somewhere, which does seem to be trying to bunker down in the main room at the center. Mafasi is just going to try and poke down at him from the windows. However, Digit is trying to force Mafasi to come up to him. Trying to
Making a strong bunker in this upper room.
Yes. However, we will have to move eventually, for if the control point does unlock, you can see Digit already making his way towards it. However, that does force him into the open, where Symmetra is a lot worse, where she can't set up all her turrets properly. Instead, she's chosen to set up in the center of the car. Bear in mind, Digit does have a lot of shields, which have now fully regenerated, and so no permanent damage has stuck yet. Now some has. However, once those shields
Very low on
regen-
this Symmetra now.
Yeah, however, those shields were a lifesaver, managing to take out Mafasi while bunkering down underneath that car. Or is it a truck, or is it some kind of machine? Not entirely sure. But that was a really, really good game. Next up, we have a Baptiste versus Reaper. This is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. Who would you say has the advantage here, James?
Mafasi manages to get onto Digit, though I'd say Mafasi. But
Yeah.
if Digit manages to keep his range, it'll definitely be him.
Yeah. They both of these have pretty good sustain. Mafasi does have to do damage in order to take it back, though. It is using all his
Managing to
abilities.
close the gap, but
Yeah,
it's not
unfortunately,
enough.
not enough, as it does manage to take down Mafasi when he comes out of Wraith form.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Currently 2-1 in favor of Digit. In the lead currently, however, we've seen that can change. It's going to be a McCree mirror matchup. Previously, Digit tend to lose those against Run. However, we'll see if he can out-aim Mafasi. Currently just taking cover behind these boxes, trying to watch the angles to see if that's going to drop down. Digit does hear him. Also has a good idea where Mafasi is, however, Mafasi has no idea where Digit is. Mafasi seems to be trying to bait out some shots from Digit, however, just being very careful to not shoot until he sees him.
It's got
Very-
a steady trigger finger.
Yeah, being very patient from Digit. Does move now, gets a clean headshot on Mafasi, however, isn't quite enough to finish him off. Another shot. Ah, 2 more shots there did do the trick, and Mafasi is taken down. Score currently going up 3-1.
Select your hero.
2 more points for Digit.
Starting to look like we could have a new champion to our previous 1v1 tournaments.
Yes. If Mafasi does lose this, he will be knocked out of the tournament. He will still walk away with the prize, as he will come third. However, unfortunately, he will not manage to keep that title. Mafasi instantly trying to close in that gap on the Moira, not letting the Moira have a second to try and regain health. However, unfortunately goes underneath the house and so loses all aerial mobility and just gets taken down by Moira. We've seen Chub be so oppressive in this tournament so far, just able to lock on and have so much self-sustain. I really do think that as Echo, she should have stayed out more in the open, tried to force the Moira out into the long-range battles where the Echo would have 100% won.
I agree with you there.
It is going to be a Wrecking Ball mirror matchup this time. Much less hiding this time, much more walking forward and pressing mouse 1.
Very aggressive play.
Mafasi is taken down a lot lower than Digit is right now. Digit playing those sight lines so well, able to stop Mafasi from doing as much damage. And does manage to take him down. That's going to be a 5-1 win for Digit on Black Forest. As Mafasi did lose, it will be his map pick. So he will get to choose which map we go on next. Hopefully trying to get an advantage to get another point back up on Digit. And keep his stakes in the tournament. Mafasi will be taking us to Castillo, a map we have seen a lot in the tournament, and a map whose name I seem to refuse to get right.
Welcome to Castillo. Prepare for battle.
We are going straight in as both players are ready. We will have Mei versus Arissa for the first matchup. Arissa will be able to deny a lot of the CC from Mei with her Fortify. However, I don't know if she'll be able to stop the slow. A clean Icicle, however, does do almost 150 damage. Another one takes Mafasi down to half health already. Digit is just firing in these Icicles from afar, going in Ice Block to stop taking from any damage for himself.
So you're getting taken down very low by Digit.
Yeah. Mafasi having that shield just be able to place down in front of the Mei to deny the damage. However,
Looks
it
like
is now on
Mafasi will
cooldown,
briefly be
and
headshot.
that was so clean from Digit. Very, very nicely done with those 2 icicles at the start, and then that freeze and headshot there. Digit will go 1 up.
Looks like Digit's been having a training montage in his own time.
Yeah. Gotta get ready for the merry rematch up.
Fight.
It will be a Ash versus Baptiste. All Mafasi needs are 1 or 2 headshots just to quickly take him down. However, the Baptiste might be able to stay and pepper and damage from a distance. Shots are being exchanged now. Oof, unfortunately, Mafasi was able to have both the immortality field and his self-heal to quickly gain all the damage he lost back, and Mafasi just didn't, or was not able to land enough shots needed to keep that round, so it will go 2-0 to Digit. It will be McCree versus McCree. Previously, we have seen Digit win this. So we shall see who wins it this time. Digit does land a shot onto Mafasi to start off with. Currently just trying to land shots on each other, trying to keep sight lines. Fortunately, a lot of shots are landed on Digit. And so Mafasi will take that last round. Currently 2-1.
Digit's still in the lead, but will that be lost after this round?
We shall see. If Mafasi does want to stay in the tournament, he will have to win this round, this match. Gonna be Wrecking Ball versus Wrecking Ball. We did see Digit win this last matchup, however we'll see if Mafasi can turn that round. Digit is taken very low before popping his shields. However, Mafasi's are now on cooldown. Digit is still a lot lower though. Both players are taking the time to fall back and reset. Mafasi manages to get the ground pound off to counter Digits. And it's just going to need a few more shots in order to win. Yeah, that is now 2-2.
He's starting to equalise the playing field.
Yeah. It's now going to be a Tracer versus Tracer. Digit hiding out, waiting for Mafasi. He was very quick to react there. Doesn't get taken down very low by Mafasi though. Both recalls have been used, so that unfortunately is going to stick, and that will allow Mafasi to just take down Digit. Now in the lead, 3-2.
Select your hero.
Question marks are being in chat. Going to be a Moira versus Moira.
This might be a longer 1v1.
Hold right click simulator. Who can hold right click the longest?
All of healing did run out first for Mafasi. But he
Yeah.
does have another healing all available to him.
Did also use his. Orbs are back on after cooldown. All the healing orbs are being used.
I can see an ultimate come out from both of them.
Yeah. Mafasi's does pop his first. Did you decide to save his? Until now, where is used.
Lassie just fades away from the ultimate from Digit.
Yeah. Now back on Fool. I will not see this ever ending until I get to the control point. Wish they might just stay on the control point and do this. They have now moved onto the control point. There's that sightlines they can hide
Got
around.
ultimate out. And you're ready for Mafasi, and then Digit's got his as well.
Yeah. They are just holding right click on each other. There isn't a huge amount else happening.
We shall see you guys 10 liters when this match finally finishes.
Yeah, if you guys want to go get a quick break, you know, grab something to eat. Digit does almost go down there, but does pop out his healing orb. They do both have ultimate, but both of them are deciding to hang on to them for now. Digit steps off the point for a
There may
second.
need to be a damage orb thrown out at some point.
Yeah. However, both these players really do want to win, so I doubt either of them are going to do that. Digit does decide to pop that coalescence. Mafasi just ignoring the damage pretty much, using sight lines and heal orbs, and also just damage, the healing that he gets from just damaging to negate that.
Here comes the second coalescence. In retaliation.
Yeah.
I don't see an end in sight.
I really don't see an end to this. I'm wondering if there's a way to draw in these. Is there a time limit to how long we can be contesting? Vasi is taking very low there.
Entirely sure.
However, does get that heal orb out and is back to full.
Mafasi. This will be the third ultimate on Mafasi.
Arena saying she has regrets.
Is this going to be a kill?
Oh,
Oh, damage orb!
Oh.
Oh,
finally!
finally!
Shit is taken down. Mafasi hitting them with the Moira div.
Select your hero.
Is now 4-2 in favor of Mafasi. It'll now be a Wrecking Ball versus Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball's going to win this one.
Oh, 100%.
If Mafasi wins this one. Yeah, okay, he doesn't win this one.
No, Digit just takes him down. Evening up the score, back
Mafasi
to...
is on match point.
Yeah, Digit will have to win 2 in a row if he wants to win this, denying Mafasi that point. Mafasi on the Orisa versus Digit on the Orisa. It's good to be an Orisa 1v1. Even more thrilling than before, just shooting shields. Digit is just gonna fall back and wait for a shield to recharge. Halt does pull Mafasi up, but isn't not really able to capitalize and do any damage on that. Mafasi's trying to move to get a shot where the shield is. It's pulled down, so they're now both on the low ground. 2 shields trying to work around each other's shields. Digit trying to use the lamppost there. Mafasi taken very low. Is able to get a shield back up in time though. He's on 45 health. It is still doing damage to Digit, and Digit doesn't seem to be able to just get damage. Saying that, he does
It
just
decides
walk
to just
forward.
walk past that wall.
Yeah, through the shield. Unfortunately, it's not a physical shield. You can't actually stop people from going through. Hitting them with that Orisa diff. It's gonna be an Ashe versus Genji.
Fight. Match.
I bet this map would probably favor the Genji. Just the very short sight lines, the lots of walls you can just move around and walls you can climb around.
That'd be true.
However, Digit does manage to land a nice shot. Takes a little bit of damage in return, but not as much as he was dealt. No damage done yet. Well, at least any more damage done yet. Both trying to rotate and get a clear view of the other. Another hit onto Mafasi. Does take him down very low. Nice deflect though, denying any more damage from there. Digit decides to drop down and rotate away from the Genji. Unfortunately, that Genji with a deflect, Digit's not able to do anything about that, and so does just get taken down. Mafasi will take that map. We are now on 1-1.
Play of the game.
Very nice play of the game from Mafasi here. Many clean shots done onto Digit, just taking him down. Digit will get to choose the last map now. They're heading over to Nepal's Sanctum.
Entering the Nepal Sanctum. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Nepal's Sanctum is a very pretty map. It's one of my favorites, I think. Great for Lucio bipping. It is going to be Pharah versus Reaper. Pharah does have the opportunity to bip as well here, so we're just going to have to try and stay far away from the middle or any of the sides on the map.
Far away.
Thanks, James. That was very appreciated. We love the puns, you know. Passing out the center, looking around for Digit, who is currently evading. Digit will now know where Mafasi is. I believe Mafasi also knows where Digit is now, seeing it through that window. Both just like trying to dodge where the other person is. Oh, direct rocket lands onto Digit though from Mafasi. That was incredibly well timed. Digit's now gonna have to try and push and deal damage if he wants to do anything.
30 seconds remaining.
I wonder if this one of where Digit should just GG and go next. Try and... I'm just not sure what he can do here. Fire just has so much better range, especially on this map. Does get some damage done though. Heals a bit back as well. However, Fire does have control. Mafasi does have control of the watch of the capture area. Managed to avoid the bip. Wow! Digit manages to live on so little HP, taking down Mafasi. That was
It's a
insane.
very close one.
GG connects. Yeah, I eat my words there. Currently 1 up to Mafasi. Well, no, currently 1 up to Digit, I believe.
Fight.
Currently Moira versus Wrecking Ball. Very happy it's not another Moira 1v1. Reminder, the winner of this will move on and go to the grand finals against Ron. And the loser will unfortunately be dropped out of the tournament. We shall see if Mafasi is able to win and regain his title, or if Digit is gonna come and cause a wrench in those plans. Digit playing on the control point, just kind of waiting for Mafasi to approach him, rather than the other way around. Don't know if Digit's actually seen where Mafasi is yet or not. Because Mafasi is hiding behind the pillar. Digit typing in chat currently. Digit has now seen the Wrecking Ball, I believe. Yeah, that has now definitely been seen. Digit baiting out some attacks there. Control area is now unlocked, which means one of them is going to have to make a move for the point eventually.
Will it be Digit or Mafasi?
Digit could send in a damage orb. Oh, Mafasi is now rolling onto point. Does leave though. You're being very, very careful. Mafasi is still in ball form, so cannot currently attack Digit. But as now changed now, as point does reopen, they are now both on point trying to attack each other.
Digit
I'm wondering if-
is and weaving a lot of the damage from
Yeah.
the Wrecking Ball.
I'm wondering if Mafasi can actually do enough damage to stop the sustain that comes from Moira. She's so good.
It does
And she
not
does
appear
just
so.
get taken down. That's 2-0 to Mafasi to Digit currently.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Well, he does have to win this if he does want to continue on the tournament. Wrecking Ball versus Wrecking Ball this time. No Moira. Mafasi has proved very good in Wrecking Ball. Time Digit seems to be kind of hiding. Oh, there they are. They see each other. Yep. A little bit of damage
Getting
done to
the
Mafasi.
damage down.
Mafasi decides to go very aggressive. Digit does not pop his shield. So, now he does. However, a lot of damage was done to Mafasi. They're just ground pounding each other. Digit very low, but does just get mowed down by Mafasi. Wasn't much you could do there.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Currently 2-1 up for Digit.
Is Digit gonna further his lead, or will Mafasi take back another point?
We did see Mafasi turn it around on the first map.
Fight.
It's going to be Zen versus Zen. Both choosing the same hero. Got a very long walk to the center with Zen. Not the fastest robotic legs. Digit is currently just kind of hiding. Waiting for Mafasi to come to him. That did help a lot of Mafasi's taken down so low, so quickly. Yeah, and Digit knew
Digit
exactly
just
where Mafasi
melt
had
down
gone.
Mafasi without taking any damage.
Yeah, Digit knew exactly where Mafasi had gone there because of the Discord orb. Unfortunately, it only came back a second after Mafasi had gone to that corner. So Digit was fully expecting that corner hide. Now up 3-1 against Mafasi. 1 away from match point for Digit. Going to be the Mei versus Mei. Another Mei match point. My mirror match. Loving the Mei melee skin from Mafasi. I think that's probably my favorite Mei skin. We shall see as they begin a long walk to the center. Mafasi unfortunately shooting for the wrong corner. They do now see each other. 2 icicles hit, 1 from each. Digit is taken very low, and so is Mafasi, however. They both cryo freeze to heal up. Mafasi is taken instantly down low again from another icicle. Now on the run. Literally running away.
May's healing their health back up.
Yep. They gonna both of them gonna be pushing back in. Now Digit is actually taken very low. A few icicles hitting from Mafasi. However, Digit does manage to return. And now they are back to the icicles.
Seconds remaining.
Mafasi managing to land on Digit's wall. They are now both starting with the left click. Mafasi just trying to deny Digit from getting onto the point at all. Does manage to hit a left click, right click though. Unfortunately, Digit finished out the blizzard, but just before Mafasi does manage to freeze him, and then I get a headshot on.
Prepare for battle.
It is now Mafasi gets another point, taking it up to 2-3. Digit still in the lead.
Fight.
Going to be Farah versus Farah. Nepal Sanctum being a very good map for Farah, I feel. Able to fly in a very big area around the middle.
Which Farah will take home the point for this round?
I think Farah will.
I do not disagree. First shot hit by Mafasi.
We have seen it be turned around very quickly though. Oh, never mind. Mafasi follows up with that second shot. Takes Digit down.
Select your hero.
It is now 3-3. This game is so close. It will be Mafasi on Zen again versus Digit on McCree. I'm wondering if Digit will just try and hide in a corner somewhere again. No damage done from either side yet. They believe they do know where each
They're
other
trying
are.
to land a fully charged right click.
Yeah. They do know where each other are now. Just going to be rotating around trying to get some clean shots. Digit being careful to stay out the way of Mafasi sightlines, very respecting of the Zen. Digit is just hiding in a corner again. Waiting for Mafasi to push, however, I doubt he's going to make the same mistake. He has now been spotted again, though. Now backing up again, towards the spawn. Mafasi does currently have control of the point, though. He's going to want to push in quickly to try and take back control before the area unlocks. Mafasi hasn't managed to click to hit any of those right clicks yet. However, it is still low, and he will have to push in very soon. Oh, nice. That was a very clean flashbang, held up by a Fan the Hammer, I believe, with one left click to finish the job. Digit is now
It
on
was
match
very
point.
close with Mafasi hitting a large right click, but it wasn't large enough.
Yeah. Now on match point for Digit. One more win for him, and he will go on to the semi-finals. Mafasi will be knocked out of the tournament. It's now Orisa versus Orisa. Two very chunky tanks. I believe Digit did win the last matchup they did of these when they were on Castillo. So we shall see how this one goes. They have now seen each other. Orisa is too good to hide with. Mafasi has lost a whole 6 HP during that initial exchange. I don't think Digit lost any. They are now just hiding between each other. Mafasi choosing to move forward. And they are back to just hiding behind their walls and shooting at each other. It's very entertaining Orisa play. We've come to know and love.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I believe Digit has now moved on to the point in order to try and secure that area from when the capture area unlocks. Backed into the room now. But he is just gonna hide in this corner. I don't know if Digit knows he's there. Does now.
Digit managed to get some damage onto Mafasi while he was placing his shield.
Don't know if it'll be enough though. They are now kind of both just ignoring the shield, trying to get damage on each other. Mafasi is lower than Digit. A lot lower now. And just walks through the shield to finish him off. That will be Mafasi knocked out of the tournament.
Digit taking the win.
Digit will be moving on to the grand finals. Very well played from both sides though. Mafasi will get play of the game. With this very clean Vara round. It was so clean. Okay. We will be taking a quick break just to get finished setting up for the grand finals, and we will be back shortly.
Select your hero.
Welcome back, everyone, for the grand finals of our first tournament of the season. We have got Ron versus Digit. Our reigning champion Mafasi was knocked out in the last match versus Digit. Both these players are incredibly good, and it's going to be a very, very close match. Ash v Ash for the first one. It is a best of 5, instead of a best of 3 like the other ones we've had. We shall see who can get this. You excited for this match, James?
Very much so
Oh.
after a quick kill from Ron.
That was insane. 2 shots quickly onto Digit. Not much you could do there. Unfortunately, Digit is also playing from Europe, playing from the UK, and we are on NA servers, so his ping might be a little off compared to Ron. However, it should still be a very good game, as Digit has still played very, very well, as we've seen in our other matches. It's going to be a soldier versus soldier. We have seen these ones go on for a long time, and also just the one person sometimes gets bursted down very quickly. As they have both been in the tournament for so long, they probably get a hand of how you play in the 1v1s and also how each other play. Trying to shoot each other from long distance. Ron is pumping in a lot of damage onto Digit right now, forced to heal. However, as I said that, Digit landed an insane rocket onto Ron, taking him down so low. He's now 1 shot and does get taken down. We are now 1-1.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Dum dum dum. Next up we have May versus May. Got the May 1v1. Throwing icicles at each other from across the map. You love to see it. None are hitting so far. Just as I said that, Digit does hit one onto Ron. Forced to pop his
Getting
icicle.
brought low by Digit.
Yeah. And another icicle will just finish the job. That's now 2-1 for Digit.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Very, very well played. We now have McCree versus May. Digit choosing to stay on that May, while Ron is choosing to move off onto the McCree. May does have a lot more sustain with both her wall and her cryo freeze. Not choosing to use the cryo freeze just yet. She does now pop it though, with that shot taking her quite low from Ron.
Taken low once again.
Yeah. However, Ron is also taken very low, and she's probably just gonna wait this. She's probably gonna wait this out until the cryo freeze come back on. Unfortunately for Ron, any damage that he takes will stick. However, Digit is able to regen eventually. Doesn't matter though. Ron just walks forward and manages to flashbang Digit as he comes out of that cryo freeze.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
The score now even up to 2-2. Now, Wrecking Ball versus Wrecking Ball. We've seen this matchup quite a lot, I feel like, on Castillo. Just going to be holding W and left click right now. Digit staying on that high ground, moving off now, while Ron chases from above. Trying to find where Digit has gone. They do now see each other. Opening up machine guns once again. Both through ground pounding. Now just swinging into each other. Both are very low right now. However, Ron did manage to pop that shield. Does still get taken down by Digit though.
2 to 3. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Now 3-2 in favor of Digit. And I believe this was Ron's map pick. Yeah. So, fortunately, Ron's map pick not quite working out maybe in the way he had hoped.
Fight.
Now, Tracer 1v1 is back. Both taken quite low. Recall
Both
forced
recalled
out.
her out.
Yep. Ron is taken very low
Digit
again.
seems to be on the better side, and he gets a clean blink melee onto Ron.
That was very, very nice.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Currently 4-2 in favor of Digit. Currently on match point now. Reaper versus the Widow. We have seen Ron hit some nasty headshots on this Widow. However, it all depends on whether Digit can get close enough that it won't matter. Digit's going to be forced to try and take far back sightlines, while Digit is going to be trying to get up close. Digit currently hiding, trying to stay out of the way of that Reaper. They currently don't realize that they're on the same side of the map as each other. I think they both think they're on the opposite side of the map. Digit's just not moving. Staying in that corner, gonna force Widow to come to him. Doing his usual tactic of hiding.
Digit managed to close the gap and get on top of Ron.
Thing is, when a control point unlocks, he's gonna have to go into the middle, which will be very unnice for that. Well, not nice if I can speak English properly. Very not nice for that Widow not being able to have that large sight lines, and the Reaper will have all the close-up he needs. Trollier is unlocking soon, and you can still see Digit's outline there, still hiding. It is time to move now. Choosing to come out the other.
It's very paranoid where this Reaper could be.
Yeah. However, Reaper are also very paranoid of where that Widow is. Ron misses that shot though. And so
They both
Ron
know
is
where
allowed.
each other are now.
Digit is allowed to get onto point. And does get taken down. Actually, wait, no, I think the Widow
Detached the point.
stepped back off. Widow stepped off the point for a second there. If you saw before, that was, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a quick GG. Point 1 going the way of Digit. However, Ron will get the play of the game with his insane headshots. Or not even headshots. Well, that was, yeah. Very, very nicely done. Map 2 will be picked by Ron again. Yeah, unfortunately that was a C9. Just stepped off the point for a millisecond. However, that was all that Digit needed to cap. We are now moving on to Eco Point. two of the most common maps we have seen.
Arriving at Eagle Point, Antarctica. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
We shall see if this map will go any differently for Ron.
Fight.
It's gonna be Wrecking Ball versus Baptiste for the first one. Both of them have a lot of sustain. One from just sheer tankiness, the other one from heal. Both have a lot of damage. Ron trying to chase down Digit. However, Digit's doing very well at staying out of the way of this Wrecking Ball. And does manage to take him down.
0-1. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
We shall see how the next one goes as Digit takes the first map. Baptiste again from the Digit, and Ron has decided to go with Baptiste as well. We shall see how this goes. Shots fired from both sides. Some health has been done. Some damage has been done, rather.
Ron having been forced to use his heal quite early on.
Yeah. Digit managing to get rid of the immortality field from Ron and place his around the corner so Ron could not get to it, forcing him back and managing to do enough damage so that he can take him down. 2 points now going the way of Digit. Ron going for the Moira again versus the Orisa from Digit. Let's see if Digit can out-sustain the healing that the Moira can do, or if Moira is just going to prove so powerful as she has before. She's taken very low very quickly, however, by Digit. Now pushing to try and
Might
find
have
this
to
advantage.
get into. Yep, she's got into safe place and use her heal orb.
She will manage to gain all that HP she lost then. Something so annoying about Moira. Has now been spotted out. Digit moving to try and change position.
It's slowly getting whittled down by the balls being sent out by Ron.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like Moira might just win this because she's so good at sustaining, especially that long distance. When the control area opens up, Digit is going to have to make a move onto the point. Where Moira will be so much more comfortable short range. Again, reminder, Digit is playing from the EUs.
Versus health has been whittled down to be less than that of a Reaper.
Oh
It
wow.
seems she is managing to get some fair damage on the Moira though, and that
Does
is
manage
the
to
Moira
take it
down.
Digit, even though playing from the UK, is doing so well in this tournament.
Select your hero.
Now, 3-0 in favor of Digit. If he wins this map, he only has to win one more to win the entire thing. On Symmetra now against Widow of Ron. We have seen both these players be very confident, both of them, throughout the course of this tournament so far.
Digit's classic tactic when up against the Widow of finding a place to hide and squatting there.
It's a pretty good tactic, to be fair. Currently hiding around the tube. Ron just getting rid of all the mines. Digit refusing to peek from behind this tube. I believe they do see each other, though. I guess they're just gonna be waiting there until the point opens. The
turret seems he tried to kill the trip mine but does not have a line of sight onto it.
At least Digit will have an easy view of where the trip mine is. He does drop down to the lower levels. Gonna have to try and push out eventually, but she seems so unwilling to do so. As the Widow has line of sight. Oh, does use a teleporter. Seems to use that more as a distraction though, to get on site. Ron forgets to go on to the point. Oh, that's so unlucky.
2 times now Ron has lost to the capture point.
Now, 4-0 in favor of Digit. About to close out the second map if Ron cannot step up and stop him.
Fight. Match point.
Both McCree matchup now. Both being pretty aggressive, actually. Oh!
Oh,
Such
Digit
a
got a
clean
clean stun.
flashbang. Such a clean flashbang, just followed by such a nice headshot. Digit is gonna take map 2. It will be Ron's pick again. After this play of the game. To see if he can get this last map, or if Digit is just gonna take it 3-1. 3-0, actually, sorry. As a reminder, this is the best of 5. I wonder if there are any maps where it cannot hide. Going for Necropolis this time. Digit getting called out. To be fair, I think if you know you've got a hit scan that's so powerful, you're not going to want to walk in the middle of that.
Entering the Necropolis. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Good luck, have fun to everyone. If Digit wins this, he will win the tournament. It's gonna be Arisa versus McCree. Veron on the McCree. Put a very, very good hit scan. And will get a few shots onto Digit, however the long range will make it slightly less damage than if it was closer. Digit, once again, going to that camping and hiding in corners strategy, which, to be fair, has worked very well for him so far. However, Ron is now...
poked down by the McCree, but not too much.
And Ron is now also going to do hiding. Ron sneaking up, trying to get behind the Orisa. Does get pulled though, and then burst down by the Orisa. Does manage to do a lot of damage to her, however, there's not quite enough. Orisa is so tanky and does
Fortify
have
lasted a bit longer than McCree suspected, so the flash did more stun.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's so unlucky. Did you not playing Orisa? Instead going with Soldier versus Soldier.
Fight.
One up to Digit. Digit only has to win 4 more matches in order to win this entire tournament. Whereas Ron will have to win a lot more if he wants to have a chance. Both just poking at each other from afar. Ron has taken quite a bit of damage there, however does pop the biotic field and does regain a lot of that. Another hit from the Helix rocket though. Digit just trying to poke in damage from afar. Now
It seems
Ron
that
is the one camping.
going for the hiding technique.
I think he was actually hiding, waiting for his healing field to go back up. Lots more hits from Digit. Ron has been taken very low, but healed up time and time again. A lot of damage has been done during this match. Oh, he is
I'm
run
getting
so
very
low.
low.
Probably gonna wait until his health biotic field comes back up, which he does, and is now healing it back up. Look, back to full health.
Direct rocket landed by Digit.
Yeah. And control area is unlocking very soon, so you can see Ron trying to make his way back up through the map to get to that control point.
Capture the objective.
Get over here.
Oh, that was
That's-
so clean.
2 clean rockets hit by Digit that round.
Direct hit as he tried to jump forward onto the point, followed up by a few shots from his machine gun. Is it machine gun? The gun. The
Yeah.
assault rifle.
Yeah.
Takes him down. 2-0 currently on the last point for Digit. May versus Soldier. Both pretty good sustain.
Digit already taken rather low by Ron, but he's just going to heal that back up.
Yeah.
And now we play the waiting game.
Not long to wait. Digit peeks out. Oh, wow! I was gonna say gets poked down by
clean
Ron.
body shot then headshot.
Yeah, that was insane. Digit is proving so good in this competition, even on such high ping. Well, I thought that was such a close series. It's now gone so one-sided in favor of Digit. 3-0. Only 2 more wins for Digit, and he will win the entire tournament. Let's see if Ron can come back or not. Ron is sticking with Soldier. However, Digit is changing things up with the Ana this time. Digit going straight to high ground. As is Ron. Digit has insane aim with this Ana, actually. Having to heal with that
Rather
biotic.
low by the soldier.
Yeah. Both just hiding on opposite corner edges of the map.
This way.
Trying to get damage on in each other. Digit not able to hitting that many shots right now. Does hit that one though, but it is instantly healed up again. I feel like this will be another one about waiting for the control point to unlock.
Unless it's the heal, we're gonna see the heal go down again. Yeah.
Yeah. Does hit him with the anti, however, it's already fully healed by that time. I don't even know if the anti would have hit. They will both have to start making their way down to the point at some point. Insane shots being hit from Digit right now. However, Soldier is so good at just healing back up that damage. They're now both dropping down to the low ground for point. Oh, that was such a nice sleep dart. High, perfectly timed combo from Digit will bring him to 4-0, which will be match point, both for this point and the entire series, and the entire tournament for that matter. Digit has looked so clean.
Digit take home the trophy.
He's been so clean these last few games. I would not like to encounter him in ranked. Just playing Anna again. Against Anna as well by Roy. Ron, yeah, sorry. Sorry. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Hits are being done by both sides. Both are healing up as well, though. Oh, Ron is now slow.
Ron on 20 HP.
And does still have... Okay, does manage to get that bounty out, though.
Does not know where his opponent is.
Digit has rotated... Oh, does turn at the last moment to see that. Ron is now back up to full HP. They're now both just going to sit there waiting for the other to make a move. They both peek and do both take some damage. Sleep Dart does go wide there from Digit. And he does get nanoed.
Oh, and this looks like Ron might get a point for one round.
Digit manages to get away!
To melee.
Oh, for a second. It's taken down though. 1-4. Is this the time for the reverse sweep?
Select your hero.
Shall see.
We shall see indeed. This is such a good game. Matches have been pretty close, even though they have usually ended up in Digit winning. It's now going to be Reaper versus Moira. Who do you think would win this, James? They both have self-heal.
If Digit can land a couple of nice headshots with his shotguns, then he'll definitely win, but if he whiffs too much, then Moira will just suck him to death.
I bet I just try and get up and close with Moira. Try and get all up in the face. Both being very respectful of the other. Digit doesn't want to drop down and Ron doesn't want to push up. Just working around the map. Being very careful. I forget, can you take full damage in Overwatch? No.
You cannot.
No. Digit being they're both being very sneaky right now. Ron hiding in a corner. Okay. They do still both know what each other are. Ron is a lot lower, but he does still have a health orb he can use. Which is now used now. Back to full. Oh, unfortunately some whiffs from the shotgun. Ron will take that. Moira is just so powerful in these 1v1s. which is why they're so
Especially
awful.
against herself.
That's not powerful. I don't know what I'd call that. I'd call that painful. However, Ron is turning it around. Back to 2-4 now. Digit is still a match point though. Now choosing to go Soldier versus Genji.
Fight. Match point.
I feel like the Soldier might be slightly favored for this one. I think they do both know where each other are. Yeah. Some shots going down to Ron that he will never get that health back. Fortunately, Genji has no way to heal himself. Whereas Soldier most definitely does.
I'm getting taken very low by Digit. He's now on 48 HP. This could be
Oh,
the
that's
end.
it. GG's. Digit takes
We
the
have
map,
our winner.
and takes the tournament. Our champion for the mini melee. And gets play of the game. An insane performance from him. He was so good, especially on the ping. He was actually from Britain. Doing so well with all of that. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening or morning, wherever you are. So thank you so much. Oh yeah, make sure to mark out for our next tournament. We'll be hosting a 2v2 tournament. I think we named it the Junior Joust. Which will be happening roughly this time next month, just after the June Joust has ended on the Overwatch League. It'll be a 2v2. It'll be 2v2. And so I hope you guys can find a friend to sign up. Thank you so much for watching again.